Sir, will you please stop staring at me?
Where's the rest of you?
Hi there. As of this recording, it is mid-March, and there's a lot of good games coming out. And this is just a friendly reminder from one gamer to another. Don't pre-order, okay? Don't pre-order. There's a lot of good games coming out right now, such as Dragon's Dogma 2, Rise of the Ronin. And if you are familiar with the developers, do you know that these games are going to be good? I will remind you, do not pre-order no matter how good the game is. There are some games out there, don't get me wrong, I have pre-ordered games and this is just an opinion, but I'm trying to help you. If you choose to ignore my heed or call, that's fine. But at the same time, I've warned you. I've warned you not to pre-order the game. Now, if you're not familiar, why is pre-ordering games such a bad thing? Imagine a chef, okay? The chef is given 1 hour to cook a dish, and it's perfect because all he needed was 40 minutes to cook the dish, but now he has an extra 20 minutes to perfect it. So the chef cooks the meal and it comes out very nice. But now we have chefs who are at the same caliber, but now they're being told, you need to cook this dish in 30 minutes. Now the chef has to cut corners. Game developers, they were given time, proper time to develop a game, and they would release it when it is done. Now we have corporations, a lot of higher ups saying, hey, we have a release date. This is when it should be finished. And, you know, that's fine to have a date to release the game, but sometimes it doesn't give the developer enough time to complete their vision. It doesn't give them enough time to finish their game. And so what developers are being forced to do now is when they don't have enough time, they have to, unfortunately, fix it up later on. Unfortunately, it's happened with majority of games that come out now. A lot of these games, they are being fixed post-launch. And unfortunately, the people who pay full price, for me, I have to stress, I pay roughly almost $100 for a game now here in Canada. And now, if I really want to play a game like day one, I have to pay full price, which is unfortunately $100. And on top of that, I'm gambling now because some of these games are not completely finished. Some of them doesn't run well, stuff that should have been fixed, that should have been checked by the developers, but unfortunately, they're not given enough time anymore because, well, they have to reach a deadline. And this is why you shouldn't pre-order a game, because when you pre-order a game, you're basically already giving money for a promise of a game that you wish for. And it's easier for us on Steam because as long as you have 4 hours game time, you can return it. Or if it's within 2 weeks of purchase, you can return the game. But unfortunately for consoles such as PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, yes, there is a return window, but that's only if you didn't play the game. So if you want to purchase the game, but at the same time make sure it is a good game, you're going to have to watch reviews. And unfortunately, sometimes companies don't release their copies until the day of release. So players also have the fear of FOMO, and they feel like, well, fuck, I need to buy this game right now. I'm going to pre-order it and then hope for the best. And unfortunately, in some cases, the game isn't what was promised. Like, for example, I pre-ordered Battlefield 2042. And that game, like, I'm a huge, like I said earlier, I played Battlefield when I was younger, and I love Battlefield. I love DICE, but I didn't do my research back then. I didn't know that majority of the developers that originally were a part of the Battlefield company left during Battlefield 1. And now we're left with the leftovers, the people who were hired just to fill in the gaps. And I didn't know that. I was just so excited because Battlefield was taking place in the future. And also the trailer had the amazing trick shot that when the guy comes out of the jet, he shoots another jet and then he hops back in. Fucking great marketing, but I fell for it. I did not get a completed game. This is not what I asked for. This is not what I was promised. You have to be careful. Unfortunately, this is the norm now, where unfortunately game developers aren't given enough time to cook, and so they come out with these games that are half finished. I ain't gonna lie, I'm saying all this. I'm saying, hey, don't pre-order a game, but I pre-ordered Helldivers too. And honestly, even though I'm just some random guy online, you do whatever you want with your money, but I'm just giving you a heads up that you shouldn't pre-order a game just because you're giving your hard-earned money to a game where you're not sure if it's finished. But I am warning you because there are some games coming out like Dragon's Dogma 2 and Rise of the Ronin, and although these games look promising, I beg you, do not pre-order. Do your research, because you don't want to spend full price for a game that might not be finished. It might not be what was promised. So yeah, please guys, please, like all things, do your research. Make sure the game is worth your hard-earned money, because nowadays money is so precious. So please take the time and make sure the game's good. But yeah guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this content and if you want more of it, please subscribe to the channel. And if you like the content, please give it a like. Also, if you feel like you don't want to listen to me and you don't want to take my advice, then please comment down below why. But if you have an experience of a pre-order game where it turned out to be bad, also comment that too. And of course, if you want more content, please check out my Twitch channel. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and I try to make sure that I play and entertain the chat as much as I can. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, stay beautiful. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all next video.